weekend by far would be areas away from the ocean, away from the sea breeze. So let's get started. A lot to cover, which includes some showers that will be coming through later on this evening. Now, these pictures from Newport, we're taping this as of 10 past 7 this evening. Still a lot of clouds and cool, dry, but showers not that far off. It'll be coming through during the evening and overnight. So let's break it down. The wet weather for tonight. Initially, the activity will be light and scattered, arriving around 9, 10 o'clock. But the heavier rain and even some thunderstorms, I'm thinking after midnight into the pre-dawn hours, 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning, some heavier rain, and again the rumble of thunder. Now, this will end on Saturday morning, probably not until around 10 a.m., so it's a wet start. Parents, kids got Little League, soccer games, and things like that. The fields are wet in the morning, and then improvement by the afternoon hours. It'll dry out. And overall, a warmer weekend, depending on where you're located, but the best chance for getting temps well into the 60s, maybe even near 70, especially on Saturday afternoon, would be inland, and then much cooler along the coastline. We'll talk about that in more detail in just a second. So, local satellite photo shows the low clouds, and look, you can see the sprinkles already approaching central and eastern Connecticut. And this will be moving through. This first batch of precipitation is light, and then some heavier rain out towards upstate New York. So it's this line right in here. So this line of heavier rain and thunder upstate New York. This will probably be after midnight into the pre-dawn hours. And then out ahead of that, you just have some scattered light activity for the early evening. This is all part of that big storm that was making news, national news all this week, the blizzard. The center of that storm is across the northern plains and the upper Great Lakes. Now, attached to it is both the cold front and the warm front, and each front will act as a trigger to set off some precipitation tonight through early tomorrow morning, and then things improving tomorrow afternoon. Now, there is milder air. These are the temperatures as of 7 o'clock this evening. And you can see the areas that are shaded in green right in here at this hour. Temperatures well into the 60s, so this will sneak in overnight, actually. The temperatures will actually go up later tonight. And we'll be in most of this milder air throughout the weekend. But again, as I mentioned earlier, the problem is that the coastline, with the wind coming in off the water, the cooler sea breeze will keep the coast cool or cooler. So here's the forecast hour by hour. This is 11 o'clock at night. The cold front getting closer. And you can see that heavier rain is still off to our west at 11 o'clock. But notice during the pre-dawn hours, this is 3 o'clock in the morning, you see the flecks of yellow and orange, some of the heavier downpours, maybe the rumble of thunder. Now, this will extend into the early morning hours. So, we'll have to be patient on Saturday morning. In fact, let me walk you through it hour by hour. And we'll start off this evening. You get the low clouds. And watch the temperatures and watch how they actually go up rather than fall during the overnight. Starting off in the upper 40s. We'll take it to midnight. You see the activity becoming more generous. The areas of yellow and orange. Some downpours, maybe the rumble of thunder. Look at 7 o'clock in the morning. It's already close to 60. It's in the mid and upper 50s. And no, we're not talking scattered showers. It's actually a widespread rain, 5, 6, 7 o'clock in the morning. And then pulling away by mid to late morning. This is 11 a.m. So the last of the showers pulling away from the Cape. Temperatures are mild. And the clearing on Saturday late morning and throughout the afternoon will be one of those from northwest to southeast. So in other words, the northern suburbs, Pasco, Smithfield, Cumberland, you're the first to see the sunshine in the afternoon. But it may take all day until you get any kind of a clearing along the south shore. And that's one reason why it'll be cooler near the coastline. Here we are at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And take note, in fact, let me jump ahead here at 5 o'clock. Take note where the sun comes out earlier, it's in the upper 60s, almost 70 northern suburbs. The coast, upper 50s, westerly, Newport. And you can see where the clouds may actually linger right along the shoreline most of the day. Your Saturday evening, Saturday night, you have plans to be out. It looks pretty good. 11 o'clock Saturday night, still very mild, like more of a spring-like night. So as far as the warm temperatures on Saturday afternoon, location dependent. Well, all weather is location dependent, but especially in this example on Saturday afternoon, you've got the best spot of getting to 65 to 70 would be these areas in darker orange. and you get closer to the coastline, the combination of the sea breeze and actually the extra clouds. When you look at the sunshine outlook for Saturday, specifically Saturday afternoon, because it does start off cloudy in the morning, the better chance for breaks of sunshine would be northern suburbs. Even in central suburbs, we'll get some splashes of sun, but it's lower along the South Shore. Now, that's not to say that Westerly and Newport and New Bedford won't see any sunshine, but it may take until very late day, early evening. So you won't see the sunrise in Newport, but you'll probably have a good sunset down along the South Shore. By then, the breaks of sunshine are already developing. So for this evening, we're looking at initially scattered light showers by mid-evening and then becoming heavier during the overnight. It's mild and wet on Saturday morning. It's already 55 to near 60, and the day hasn't even started. Showers ending by around 10 o'clock in the morning. Now, this hour-by-hour forecast is specifically for inland areas. Partial sunshine. I don't think it's a complete clearing or a deep blue sky, but we'll get breaks of sunshine, especially mid to late afternoon, and that'll be enough to boost the temperatures up to about that 65 to 70 range, and then, as mentioned, about 10 degrees cooler along the South Shore. Now, here's Sunday. It's not a washout. It's a mild day. I really don't think the showers will get in until probably late afternoon, so some sun through increasing clouds, dry start, 60s. Thinking late afternoon, some showers working in, especially Sunday evening, Sunday night, and it still looks like this is going to spill over into a Marathon Monday, the Boston Marathon. The heaviest rain and even some thunderstorms would be Monday morning. It'll actually be a little drier Monday afternoon. The showers will be more scattered, fewer and far between, and temperatures will be well into the 60s. So really very changeable weather, very location-dependent weather over the next couple of days. You're heading out tonight, grab an umbrella, especially later tonight. Early tomorrow morning, starting off wet. Better tomorrow afternoon. Saturday evening, Saturday night looks okay. And really most of Sunday, especially during the morning, not bad, though the clouds will take over during the afternoon, and then we'll bring in some showers late in the day and by Sunday evening. So that's the latest. Check back with us tonight. Our forecast at 10 o'clock on Fox Providence, 11 o'clock on WPRI Channel 12. Just check back to see if we have to tweak the timing. A lot of fine-tuning that we have to do as far as who gets sun, who gets showers, when it arrives, when it leaves, and that kind of a deal. But the theme here is that it's not a perfect weekend, but it's certainly not a washout either. So that's the latest. Thanks for logging in, and we'll talk to you soon.